Hey, this is Scott Templeton at the 2010 Century Martial Arts Super Show. My buddy here, Mr. Ricardo Liborio, Master Liborio. Privileged to talk to him. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. How are you guys doing?
Good, good. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it.
You look a little bit tired.
I am tired. I think I'm at the end of my words. I've been talking all day.
It's because you started the day very early, or because you went through the night?
Both.
Oh,
No. I was good last night.
Get some true. Get some true out of your mouth, man.
What are you doing here this weekend, man? I'm gonna call you Ricardo Liborio, the hardest working man in show business. I'm gonna call him the hardest working man in martial arts.
I'm a horse,
man. You can't nail him down. How are you? I know that you're busy, man. You're busy all the time. Are you keeping up okay?
Yeah, working a lot, traveling a lot, a lot of seminars, a lot of certifications, a lot of work every day. A lot of pro guys. You got to deal with everything, and
I'm not sure how you do it. I thought I was busy. You founded the American Top Team. How many affiliations do you have now?
We up to 56.
Really?
Let's count. Yeah. Hopefully we got some
loose affiliations. That's a lot of hands-on stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
There's some licensing also. Right now we're selling the license of American Top Team. That's for a very check of a background, financial, and everything else to get to the point to be licensees.
Really? I've never heard of licensing programs doing that. I guess it weeds out a lot of nonsense.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It is a lot of work because first of all you got to go and meet them and meet the places and find out exactly the kind of people that you're working with. And so far we're being very successful, but it demands a lot of work.
Now, at what point is it enough? Will you cap it, or how many is too many?
I did not reach. I'm going to be honest with you. I got somebody working on the licenses right now. We have somebody we just hired full time to do all the working and the background. I just got to go and meet them and visit their schools and find out if they're fit completely in what we are planning to leverage, in terms of licensing.
Share the family philosophy, right?
Oh yeah, that's the most important thing. You got to be part of the family. You got to be part of philosophy. You got to be part of martial arts group and what we entitled as a goal. It's ATT, one of the first families of a mix of martial arts. That's the whole idea.
Right. Now, let's go back a little bit in the Brazilian Top Team, right? What was your involvement in that? And how long ago was it?
That was at least 10 years ago when I moved down here in the United States.
From where?
From Brazil.
Okay.
I moved from Brazil, and I was one of the owners of a Brazilian Top Team. Mm-hmm. We created Brazilian Top Team around, I think it was 98.
Right.
And it was all descendants from Carson Gray's team. From there, we built up a lot of professional fighters, champions, majorly a fight team. It was a little bit different than what this American Top Team is today.
Yeah.
American Top Team component, and more and more we're getting involved in a lot of different subjects, a lot of different branches of the martial arts. We have still our strong professional team, but besides that, we have the after-school program, and it's been doing very well. Summer camps, things that we work with on the kids program, and the members at night was put in. Man, it's a lot of work in progress.
But see, that's what throws a lot of people off because they think that you guys are just involved in, hardcore jiu-jitsu, hardcore MMA, and you got one of the best after-school programs in the country. Talk about that a little bit. This
was actually one of the ideas that we pitched from the Super Show. We have a lot of involvement with Maya, as you know, and they are one of our partners. And it's just something that if you really want to rise above, you got to go there. The most part of the idea is you got to pitch, you got to find out what is good, you got to learn it, you got to create a whole entire process of finding out what is the best out there and try to learn from the best, make your own mistakes, but capitalize on it. For sure, we improve a lot, and it create a lot of a mixed environment because having professional fighters in the morning, I have separated them in the morning,
right,
and have the after school, afternoon, right, when we go pick them up, right. And after school right now, I think we count with more than 70 or 80 kids.
No kidding.
Yeah,
per day.
It's per day.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is a lot,
And it's profitable.
It is profitable. We bought all the vans. We bought all the transportation. This is all ours. It requires some investment right now, but it's all paid off. It's just it is profitable.
Now, you're one of the rare few that has credibility and at a high level with traditional martial artists and new hardcore MMA guys. What would you say to the new MMA guys that don't either think they need or don't implement kids program in their schools?
I think you're missing a big part. I don't think that everybody has the ability, or let's say the personality, to try to combine both. You know,
Right.
you really have to be a strict martial artist. You have to understand all the principles of respect, and just majorly respect, and
Right.
you got to separate a lot of you got to definitely separate professional fighters from the kids.
Correct.
You know, even if you have a big gym like
Now
we
that's
do.
just managing your schedule and being organized. Right.
Yeah, you got to manage your schedule, be organized, but besides everything else, you got to be on the ball and everything. You know, you
Sure,
really
sure.
have to be on the top and make sure that whoever
clean.
is taking care of definitely. We hire people. We have a cleaning companies there 24 hours. Not 24 hours. We work 9 to 9, so there's 12 hours they're there. They're cleaning. They're making everything as
Now, a lot of guys would say,
clean as
well, I can't
possible.
afford a cleaning service, et cetera, et cetera. Now, does it offset, because there are a lot of people that don't clean very well and they're going to get staph infection, ringworm.
And the MRSA, there's
yeah.
there are so many things that can happen, and it can really damage your image, you know, as a school.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter how good you are. If you don't attach the cleaning, you attach the personality, and you know, you got to be always on the ball of a maintenance and cleaning. That's very important for you to have a brand new school. You got to be smelling and look like a brand new school to everybody across the doors. That's
Now, I've been
very
down
important.
to your school in Florida. It's a beautiful. One of the first things that hit me when I walked in was your branding. There's no mistaking that you're an American Top Team school, that you're an American Top Team headquarters. I want you to emphasize, when people walk into their schools, they don't brand themselves correctly. I mean, you obviously have some marketing behind you, and why is it so important?
So it is very, very fundamental that you're selling your brand in everything that you do, you know, and your philosophy. You wanna go for the goal. For the goal, you have to back it up with your philosophy, how to try to reach the goal. But besides anything else, you have to have some marketing tools so they can push you and make it everybody understand when they see that symbol. That's what it symbolized. This is what it really means to be an American Top Team. You know, American Top Team, like you say, it's A to Z.
Right.
You know, you go from A to Z, from the beginners, from the kids like we're 3 years old. From that, you have professional fighters that are achieving, you know, the highest rankings in the world and the world champions, and from there, you know, mix both. It is a hard task. I think we're very fortunate to get there, but it's still a work in progress.
Do you credit Century and Maya for helping you separate yourself
I
from
think
a lot of the schools?
Maya and Century was essential for me, and it's a little short story about that. You know, I was in a mission to try to find out. We create American Top Team. With my experience with Brazilian Top Team, I knew that we could go very big. So American Top Team was in a reality that baby you will. You know,
How long ago was this?
It was 8 years ago. 8 years ago. So from that, I started researching who is successful and why they're successful in martial arts, and what they're carrying. You know, so much of a you know, what a pinpoint. We need systemized. We need to put systems in place. And this is what I learned, and I learned from the best and the worst. You know, I really had to suffer a lot. I need to make a lot of changes. I need to fight a lot of people to make them understand that we got to be profitable, and at the same time keep and maintain our mentality to be a fight team.
Right.
You know, but you gotta make them understand we're doing this for your own good.
Right.
And I think we'll be able to do that. You know, a lot of our professional fighters, they enjoy the fact that there's a lot of kids around. A lot of professional fighters now, they build up their families in their part after school, and they can really relate to how it's important to have a very clean, philosophical and very developed environment. You know, there is the main point is character. The main point is life skills. You got to teach this and attach this to kids. Martial arts carries that. Sometimes other combat sports don't carry, and this is one of the biggest missions that we have. You know, create mix of martial arts with the basis and all the philosophy what the martial arts can carry. And put it as an after school and you have a tremendous success.